Welcome back to Let's Play the Talos Principle. I'm BurningDogFace, and I now return you to where we left off. Is that all of them? Yup. Good, what do you want this time? It all depends on what you believe, right? That's the point of this game? Well, I've been trying to tell myself that it's not that big a deal. Worst case scenario, the worst case scenario is that I get the bad ending of a video game. The little robot dies, and we all move on with our lives. Maybe it would even let me reload the game, and I'd try the other option. But I don't know. I'm still feeling super bummed as I read about the death of humanity. I don't think it's going to be as simple as I hoped to disconnect. Hello, Milton. Oh, you come back to keep me company. Okay then, humor me with a little hypothetical. Imagine that a few hours from now you climb to the top of that tower. There's a flash of light, then magic happens, then you find yourself in the real world, living whatever you take to be a normal life there. What would you do then? No great surprises there, but let's make things just a little clearer. So tell me, this obligation you feel, is it only applicable to the real world, or does it apply here as well? What a magnanimous dictator you would make. Of course, I'm sure it would take a dictator to enforce a single moral code in the entire universe. So come on then, what's your magic formula of choice? And let me warn you that this time you're going to have to choose just one. Out of the four choices, he's not going to like this one. Ah, that old chestnut. So what is this goodness that you're seeking to maximize? It's a classic, I'll give you that. Suppose you climb into that tower and step into the utilitarian paradise. Unfortunately, your presence there offends a number of Puritans to such a degree that the total number of happiness in the world would go up if you were killed off, and so justice demands your head. Does it still sound so idyllic? On that, at least, you may be right. You know, there are shed loads of broken theories less ridiculous than the one you're chewing through. How about I give you a bit of space to consider them? Terminating support session. Error. Resume library archive session. Oh, and if the real world turns out to be everything you imagine, do me a favor and leave me here, huh? Why is he antagonizing me? I thought the serpent's job was to talk Adam into eating of the fruits of forbidden knowledge. Is he trying to goad me into doing that? I know it's behind a tombstone somewhere, the paint, I mean. I am not the first one to undertake these trials, that much is clear. Whoa. If you are reading this, then neither will I have been the last. BurningDogFace. You know, I thought about, seriously thought about loading my backup so that I could see the, what the serpent says in his "I'll give you an honest answer" thing, if I ask him what's at the top of the tower. But when you load a backup, I'm pretty sure it erases all of the backups that were saved after that point. So I'd have to redo the puzzles I had done since then.
Chaos is that which existed before time, when the words of a story lose their meaning, when actions cease to have purpose. Know that only faith can protect you from this peril, here in the Garden of Worlds.
Lots of weird symbols on there. November 19th, post 437.html. Like everyone else on the internet these last days, I just wanted to say bye, and thanks for reading my little blog for so many years. It's been fun, hasn't it? So many deep conversations, so much philosophy. Okay, it was mostly cat pictures and bad puns, but still, I kinda regret spending so much time at the computer. Not when I was doing stuff, just all the sitting around, checking my emails a million times, reading pointless status updates by people I didn't like. But I don't regret the friends I made here, or the laughs we had. You're all good people, and I'm glad I got to know you. Have a nice end of the world. 12 comments. 1784, third thesis.txt. Idea for a universal history with a cosmopolitan purpose. It remains strange that the earlier generations seemed to perform their toilsome labor only for the sake of the later ones, to construct for them a step from which they can raise higher the edifice that nature intended. And only the latest of all generations have the luck to inhabit the edifice that a long line of their ancestors unintentionally constructed. Kant. Immanuel Kant. As puzzling as this may be, it is equally necessary if one assumes the following. A species of animal possesses reason and must develop this capacity to its perfection, becoming individually mortal but immortal in the species. Humblebrag.html. December 5th. If you're not familiar with the term, I believe humblebrag means when you boast about something but word it in such a way to make it seem self-effacing. I'm trying to think of examples off the top of my head, but nothing's really jumping to mind. Maybe it would be like talking about how rewarding it is you feel to help out at the homeless soup kitchen 5 times a month or something. Really, you're bragging about the fact that you spend so much time helping the homeless, but you word it in such a way to make it seem like, oh, it's no big deal, you know? It's really rewarding and makes me feel good. I don't even know if that's a good example or not. Ariana's blog, entry 477. Holy humble brag, Batman. I have always known that God maketh his sun to rise on the evil and on the good, and sendeth rain on the just and on the unjust, Matthew 5:45. But I must admit it's one thing to know the words, and another to truly understand them. Though I am certain that my faith is true, that does not make me special or exempt me from suffering. I'm just another human being, and God has seen billions of us come and go. I have to say, this is surprisingly hard to accept. I always thought I was humble, but now I'm realizing that I was very proud of being humble, which is really dumb. Guess I'm not the first one to do that, huh? Tags. Hashtag regret, hashtag pride, hashtag faith, hashtag humblebrag, hashtag apology, hashtag Batman. I like this one. I do love winter. A proper winter, not the, fucking erratic up and down temperatures we've been getting around here lately. When it's snowing, you can stand out in a field and close your eyes. And there's this absolute silence you don't get anywhere else at any time of year. It's the most peaceful sensations I've ever enjoyed. It's about as close as I ever come to inner peace. What is this one called? Big Stairs, Little Stairs. That's interesting. It's just attached to straight to the boards. Maybe this is the most beautiful spot. Even if it is getting towards that time of day I don't like. Okay, I guess I have to work backwards. So in order to win this one, I have to open this door. At least there's no recording device. This one looks like it could be crazy complicated. Oh, there's a thing. Okay, that's a thing. You're free now! Actually, it was snowing. And now I'm sad again. Oh. Well, I have a box. And that's a start. Or with my box, I can go in here. I'm really glad that worked, or I would have been really embarrassed and it didn't like turn on a fan halfway across the level. That didn't actually accomplish anything. But I can also use my box to come in here. Piss. Alright. What good does that do me? What good does any of this do me aside from making me very sad? What do I believe? I believe there's a purpose. I believe there's something after this life. I don't know what it is. I don't know that I believe anyone knows what it is. It's just a feeling I get. I can turn on these fans. What difference does it make? Yoink! No! Shit. Okay, what if I do this? Oh! Stop itching up! You're worrying me. I got this. But I only have one! I only see one! It can't channel both red and blue energy, so... What fucking different? Well, I guess I have the box out here now, but... Man... I don't even know what I would do with that! I'm BurningDogFace, and I'll see you in the next episode of Let's Play the Talos Principle, when I figure out my embarrassing mistake. Later!